So I'm going to show you my preferred builds for Hu Tao. Though she's only 66 or 63 right now because I'm way too lazy to grind and I have no resin right now. I'm just gonna, help out. For weapons, the best in-slot weapon for her is obviously the Staff of Homa, which, have fun getting that. The second choice, for me at least, would be the Deathmatch. Just because it's basically always a permanent plus 16% and plus, of defense and attack. And the crit rate, I mean, come on. It has one of the lowest base attacks in the game, but the crit rate is just incredible. Like, that's just a great asset to have in my opinion. The second 4-star weapon would obviously be the Dragon's Bane. But see, I haven't built mine for her because I only have it at R1. If it was maybe like rank 5, rank 3, I would have it on her for sure. It increases the damage affected by opponents with like Pyro. It's like, Hu Tao lights things on fire very easily. So say an enemy is on fire, Hu Tao whacks them, it does 20% more damage. That makes sense, right? The Favonius Lance is an interesting choice for Hu Tao. I personally would not use it, but the energy recharge is really nice for Hu Tao's ult, just if you want to have like as a burst support. I don't know many people who do that. I'm trying to make her my main because she's so fun looking. 3-star weapons are difficult. I mean, I love the white tassel just because of crit rate, but I wouldn't use any 3-star weapon because I don't like that. But if you are lucky enough, like my good friend Titan, who got a Hu Tao in one pool, who literally just started this game, he's adventure rank 18, I would... It's difficult. Yeah, just the white tassel if you can get your hands on it. Or the halberd, I guess. You cannot even argue with her artifact set. It has to be the Crimson Witch of Flames. You don't have to do 4-piece, but 4-piece is just so nice to have. Like, it's just incredible. I love it. You could do Shiminawa's Reminiscence. I mean, it does work very well. You'd have to do the 4-piece. Elemental Mastery, you really don't need it. I mean, people say you do. You just don't. You really don't. She's just that good without it. That's all I can really say about what you should do, artifact-wise. Just go with the Crimson Witch of Flames. For the flower, you need HP. Don't go with it. There is no attack flowers, but yeah. Crit rate and crit damage, of course. For the feather, I went with attack just because I was way too lazy to actually grind for any other sort, and they're literally all attack, of course. Sands, you want an HP Sands. Don't go with anything else. HP percent Sands, that's all you need for her, and you'll just win. You will win. I got relatively fortunate, not the best. My feather also, I have to work on it. Okay, the cup is a debate. It's a big debate for HP or pyro damage. I obviously went with pyro damage. This is really not the best cup for her currently since it has no crit rate or crit damage. So I'm gonna I've been working on grinding for one. And then, come on, I mean, we really can't argue. You need a crit rate or crit damage hat. But since it's easy to get up, okay, it's not easy, I'm not gonna say that. To get a pyro damage cup, it is pretty simple, but you almost never get the certain set you want. Like, I have this for Pale Flame, but I only need 4 pieces to have the 4-set bonus. So, until I get my hands on a Witch's Scorching Hat, 5-star artifact that has, crit rate or crit damage as the main stat, I'm just gonna go with this for now, since, it's nice looking, and it does okay stats. Honestly, not good at all, but, pretty okay. Talents are important for Hu Tao. Why wouldn't they be? They're honestly not hard to get. Guide to Diligence, there's not many other characters I know that you would need that for. Shimmering Nectar is easy to grind. We all know it. Okay. Talents are a big debate with Hu Tao. I mean, I'm gonna have her triple crowned, of course. I have the crowns for it. But I recommend having at least Guide to Afterlife. Like, focus on that above everything else, okay? Like, you're not gonna want, say, a level 9 normal attack or auto attack, and then like a level 6 god to afterlife. You're gonna want your E to be your highest. I recommend this under the E, and then of course the normal attack. That's Hu Tao for you. That was quick. Don't you think that was quick? Of course you want, or at least you want to try, if you're free to play like me, you want to try a 1-to-2 ratio with crit rate and crit damage. 55% is pretty good, I'd say, for my crit damage or crit rate. Adorable. I am gonna go for a crit rate hat. I don't want crit damage for it. It's just not necessary for me. So I am gonna have like almost 100% crit rate, which is so nice to have for her burst. Team comps. Let's go to team comps. The party members you'll want for Hu Tao will always spark a massive debate, and it has already for this community. I personally already have my party built, or semi-built, but for y'all, I'll just show you at least against the crowd, which is find a few different examples and different damage of, you know, good parties with her. For instance, Zhongli. I used to make Zhongli before I got Hu Tao, and he's just great with her. To sacrifice all that health, and then to be able to like keep it at a low, like, you know, Hu Tao, you want her at low health so she can just do insane damage. Zhongli really helps with that, so she doesn't die really quickly, obviously, because it is always a bit of a tumble, you know, either you die or you stay alive and do crazy damage. Next up, Xingqiu. Obviously, you cannot have a Hu Tao on a team without Xingqiu just because it's such a good setup. You don't need anyone else. Hu Tao, Xingqiu rule the world together. Diluc. This is horrible. Diluc is a horrible person, in my opinion, to actually have with Hu Tao. But Pyro Resonance is really nice. Increase attack by 25%. In my opinion, can't go without it. So, just because I'm not going to use Jean because I don't want to heal Hu Tao, and her ult can heal, you know. No, not even going to go into the Traveler. I thought about building Chongyun instead of building Xingqiu, but Xingqiu is just so fun. I can't go without it. And then Fischl. Fischl would be really nice to use. I mean, personally, I don't have like a Sucrose, a Mona, I don't have like a Bennett build. Yeah, I know people like, ooh, don't build your Bennett, or like, why didn't you build your Bennett? Like, I don't really care about Bennett. He might just be that good, and I know he is just that good, but I don't want to build him. He just makes the game boring because he's that good. So I go with Diluc, just for the 25% attack increase. So this is my personal party. There are like, if you want to just burst like crazy with Hu Tao every once in a while, I'd go with Hu Tao, Mona, Sucrose, probably Xingqiu, though Chongyun is one of my personal favorites to use with that team. Of course, there's like Ganyu mix. Tartaglia and Hu Tao are an incredible Vaporize combo. So, you know, that works. Here's just a few clips of different team comps. Not a crit, 13,000 damage. Personally, this is my normal party, and I don't feel like using it. So I have built myself a party that I believe is just incredible. Okay, it's horrible in all honesty, but it's fun to use. So right here, where's Yanfei? Not Yanfei, Fischl. Right here I built myself a very short, as you see, a party for Hu Tao just to make her burst do crazy damage. We have Yanfei, who's weak as crap, I know, with artifacts. I have Noblesse Oblige on her. I haven't put my entire Noblesse Oblige on. Oh, isn't this embarrassing? Since I have it on Xingqiu, just swap the Traveler real quick. Wait. Alright, so Noblesse Oblige, this is what I have with Yanfei. I am only using Yanfei just because I think it works well, because you can use Yanfei, like, get the Corolla shield low, and then you can, with the ult, finish off the shield so it goes down, and then increases Hu Tao's attack by 20% for 12 seconds, which is nice. And then we have the Throwing Fields Dragon Slayer, like R5, I don't need to build it at all, and then you'll see it, test it out. For Changyeon, I'm just using this sword because, you know, why not? This is my normal sword on him. I'm far too lazy to actually like look for a good sword that would go well. Artifacts, I don't really have any artifacts on him right now, just because, like, there's no point. There's literally no point looking for an artifact set with him right now. Where, like, I mean, Elemental Mastery. Wait a minute. Sure. Where's the instructor? See, I can't do that right now because I've just spent all my artifacts because I'm lazy like that. Yeah, there's really no other artifacts I would put on him. Currently, I would put on the instructor set. I think that would be a good mix with this team. Then I just have Visual with the Favonius Wartbow for and a very, very nice crit rate. Artifacts. Bam. Just for energy recharge, since Yanfei is like stupid beta, and they have 80% energy recharge for no reason whatsoever. This is the team I would use. You know, it's hard to explain. I'll just show you them in action, show you how you can use them. I'm gonna go in with Yanfei so I can lower the shield. When it's low enough, after I dodge this attack, I'm gonna use the burst so I can apply the 4-piece effect to all my characters. I'm gonna swap to Hu Tao to apply Thrilling Tales. I'm gonna use Changyeon to apply Cryo. Then I burst. Now we're gonna compare the difference between that damage versus a normal Hu Tao team damage, you know? Like, that party was built for this. This party is not built for Hu Tao to do incredible burst damage. So in the long run, basically, not in the long run, in the short run, I guess, with the 90 Hu Tao, max talent, with the 90 weapon, all that stuff, with a party that's built for that, you'll do incredible burst damage. I'd recommend going with a lot less of a crit rate on her, and a lot higher crit damage. You might be farming for crits all day, but it'll pay off eventually, so you can brag to your friends that you did 100 million damage with Hu Tao. So yeah, that's basically it. My complete Hu Tao guide for a person with a level 63 Hu Tao. I've done my research, I know how to use her. Don't you dare comment. I see you out there. You. Yes, you. About to comment. Oh, my Hu Tao is better than yours. I could care less. She's adorable. Like, yeah. And you probably spent like $2,000 to get her. So, eat it.